It's FormulaXbox, it's round 12 and we're here in the Hungaroring for the Hungarian Grand Prix. RLSTRM on pole once again in this season, and as we see 5 red lights in front of him now and we're away, and RLSTRM's got an awful start. It looks like Insignia's already taken the lead and we've got 2 McLarens driving past him now, and it looks like he's under pressure from Pro Racing and indeed from Sam as they head into turn 1. He's going to try and hold his ground. We've got a 3-way battle for the lead between Swish, Jokers and Insignia. Looks like Insignia's just about got ahead of him now, and the 2 McLarens will be scrapping out for second. As you can see, a bit of contact from there. RLSTRM's almost in the back of Jokers as they come through turn 3 and into turn 4. Sam's on the inside of RLSTRM, but the Red Bull just about holds his ground in P4. But I mean, it was an awful start for the Red Bull, as you see from Sam's perspective now. Sam just about, well, he had the high ground for turn 1, but RLSTRM just about held his position as they headed up the hill. But as we can see, Sam, I believe, just got a little bit of oversteer, a little bit of a correction on the exit of 1, and that meant RLSTRM just about got the traction, better traction out of turn 1 through 2 and managed to hold on to the position. But Sam wasn't going to give up, and he held it out around the outside for the inside for 4, but that just meant that RLSTRM could take the position. You see Pro Racing now actually having a look, and he's made it through, and a Drastic Midget actually bumped Sam wide, so very rude from Drastic Midget there. I think he'll give that position back, because that's not in his character to take a position quite so forcefully. As we see now Insignia start up to P1. Fantastic launch for him actually. Well, I'm not sure it was such a good launch, because the McLaren seemed to get even better one from behind. I think it was just a case RLSTRM's one was so poor. And as you see Swish on the inside, Jokers on the outside, and well, the 2 McLarens scrapping out behind him. But he knew which line to defend, because he used the Krys out of the first corner, which meant that he managed to hold on to position. But here we go, RLSTRM on Jokers at the end of lap 1 onto lap 2. RLSTRM passes Jokers down the straight, as Jokers going to have a fight back on through turn 1. Doesn't look like it is. RLSTRM sticks his nose up the inside of Swish, but to no avail there. And we've got a safety car deployed now. It's as if we needed any more drama on this first lap. We've now got a safety car, as we see Drastic Midget allowing Sam past in the Marussia. So I wonder what happened here. We've got Stockman, who's apparently destroyed his vehicle, so I assume it's that incident that we've got the safety car for. And so we might see it here. We've got the Ferrari up ahead, and has he made the age-old error of hitting the pit lane? He has indeed. So he's hit the pit wall, and it's easily done at this track, something that we've seen Drastic Devil do in the past. But this is going to be very interesting for strategy now, in fact. And we could see a number of drivers pitting now and going on to 2 stop. So yes, indeed, we have seen a number of drivers pit. We've seen Insignia pit from the lead. Jokers has pitted as well, and indeed Pro Racing. So we've got a mixture of strategies here, and it's going to be very interesting towards closing stages as it all kind of filters out. But it's going to be very difficult to follow the race up until then, so you'll have to bear with me as we've got the restart underway. We're on lap 5, and Hamilton fan has seemed to have been caught napping, and he's got Arte. He's having a look dangerously up the inside of him into turn 1, and Arte has indeed made the move stick. So good move from Arte, very opportunistic, and he's got the move done. We see 2 Mercedes now battling it out. So Insignia on CK, Insignia obviously has pitted, CK hasn't, so Insignia has the fresher tyres. CK would probably be better to move out of Insignia's way on this one, but he's gone wide, so he might have already helped him through. He's made a bit of contact there. I'm sure Toto Wolff on the pit wall won't be too happy about the Mercedes boys making that kind of contact. It's a very fierce battle between them, but it looks like Insignia's just about got the high ground there through the chicane, and indeed he has. So Insignia into P4, but he's dropped it on the curb. So he's lost it through turn 12. He's all over the grass. Cars flying past him. Arte taking avoiding action on the way into 13, and Insignia still dropping back. Looks like he's going to be passed by ElusiveKev now. So he's down to P11, right at dead last right now. So you see from ElusiveKev's perspective, just a cloud of dust as Insignia dropped it on the exit of 11 and just carried the mistake all the way through turn 12 and 13, and that's cost him so much time. As you see, he's trying to fight back immediately now on ElusiveKev and making a rather forceful move as barging his way through there, just about fair. And so Insignia on a fight back. This is awful for his strategy, because obviously he was making the 2 stop, and to make that work he wants to be as high up as possible. He wants to be in there with Jokers and Pro Racing. Of course, they're the guys he's directly racing at the moment. As we see Pro Racing, Talk of the Devil, he's passing Sam on the inside 4P3 into turn 1, and Sam's gone a little bit wide, which will give Jokers a free ticket through as well. So Jokers, with the fastest lap of the race, makes it through into P4. And so Pro Racing and Jokers obviously very close on the track, and they're very close in terms of strategy as well, both making the 2-stop. As we see two of the 1-stoppers now, Psychoswish and InsigniaGB battling out for the lead. So this is for the lead, not net position at all. And so InsigniaGB now having a look on the inside into Psychoswish into turn 3, bit of contact, barges his way through, and InsigniaGB takes the lead of the race. So lap 7, the Red Bull driver leads. But as you see, McLaren wide now spun out. Is that Psychoswish? I believe it was. So well, big drama for Psychoswish there. He's gone from battling for the lead with InsigniaGB all the way down the field. We see Insignia sideways again. It's all happening right now. We've seen so many spinners in this race. As we see ElusiveKev now making an opportunistic move after that spin for Insignia, and Insignia doesn't seem too happy with ElusiveKev's conduct there. I think we've seen worse in that race so far, than that particular move, but Insignia was certainly riled by it, and so we'll see it from ElusiveKev's perspective. I don't think he did anything too wrong here, obviously on the softer compound tyre after Insignia's early pit stop, and so yeah, a little bit of contact, but nothing too much happening there. I don't think. Took a few bites out of him as they head through the corner, but Insignia holds on to the position. I think he's just a bit annoyed, to be honest, because he's dropped the car twice, and so he's gone from an excellent position in this race, leading the race, to not such a good position. But it's still a lot of time to fight back, and with the strategy he's got, you wouldn't bet against him. So Hamilton fan up the inside of CK 4P4, but obviously there's different stops going on, so this isn't net P4 at the moment, as you expect Hamilton fan to come in very shortly indeed. We see Pro Racing emerging from the pits after his second stop into the path of CK at turn 1, which has given Sam the impetus to go and take him. So Sam goes through on the outside, and he's going on the inside for Pro Racing into turn 3, but Pro Racing on the newer tyres, you'd expect him to hang on to this position, and indeed Sam's on the inside, going to have the inside for turn 6, so he's going to try and hang on to it, but Pro Racing stuck it out around the outside. He's gone a little bit wide, but a bit of contact, and Pro Racing's held on to the position. So Pro Racing, that was critical. He didn't want to get caught behind Sam, who is 1-stopping, and so yeah, great move there from Pro Racing. And as we see, InsigniaGB passing CK now, and he's got the Force India of Hamilton fan ahead of him, but he's going to be diving into the pits, so that's not too much of an issue for InsigniaGB, as he now has his teammate ahead of him, but his teammate will be stopping, as he has done now, as we can see. So Insignia now passes Drastic Midget. Obviously Insignia on the 2-stop strategy, Drastic Midget on the 1, and Insignia makes the move stick there. Now we've got penultimate lap of the race, InsigniaGB, and here we go. As predicted, the 2-stoppers are coming at him fast, and so Pro Racing, I should say Jokers, is right behind him now, and Jokers going to be challenging for the lead on this last lap, and he's got a good run out of 1, but I think InsigniaGB is going to use enough Krys on the way down into 3 to hold on to the position, and that's exactly what he's done. But he's gone a little bit wide in turn 3, which is going to give Jokers the chance to have another fight back at him. But it's always notoriously difficult to make an overtake in turn 6, and so Jokers just holding on to the position. InsigniaGB under huge amounts of pressure here. He only just won last time out in the Nürburgring, and he's under a lot of pressure now. He's got it wrong in the chicane. That's going to give Jokers the momentum he needs. He's made the move stick, so Jokers takes the lead on the final lap of the race from InsigniaGB. And indeed, in the most dramatic of circumstances, Joker wins in the Hungaroring with InsigniaGB second, Pro Racing in third, and Insignia, after all his dramas, ended up in 5th. So it seems that the 2-stop strategy was the right way to go in this race. As we see, Sam was in P4, so second of the 1-stoppers. But well, fantastic race. I mean, you can't really say much else about that. Absolutely brilliant. And so, well, just as I try and catch my breath now, it's Jokers who takes the win. So we're going to see someone different on the top step of the podium, and it's indeed a McLaren for the first time in a long time. And yeah, so Jokers is your winner, and with that, I'll see you next time.